Hey, hello, everybody. This is Dean Storr, Professor Mindshift. Thank you for joining me today on the call. And we want to talk about the word of the week. The word of the week today is brain. And I deal a lot in the mind. The mind is the spiritual essence of who you and I are. And if you think about the mind, and there's the brain, and there's the body. And so the mind is activity. It's where we think about thoughts and ideas and different things in our imagination. And the brain is the chemical switching station between the mind and the body. In other words, think of a record. And you take a record and you put it on. That record is a rock and roll record, and it's an old vinyl, and and it has grooves in it. Well, the same way it is with your brain, it has grooves in the brain, to where the deeper the habit, the stronger the act of you not being able to overcome that. So, let's say I picked up a cigarette and I started smoking, and the synapses between the brain, that groove is going to be pretty small. Ugh, that's gross, And then I pick it up again, and it gets a little deeper, and I pick it up again, it gets a little deeper, and pretty soon now I'm doing a pack of cigarettes, and I'm doing the same motion over and over, and it's like that record, that groove gets deeper, right? So that's why it's called the chemical switching station of our lives. In other words, it causes you to go to a certain destination because of our habitual way of thinking. And so if you think about mind being activity, or the spiritual essence, the emotional part of us, and if you think about the brain being the chemical switching station, the body is the manifestation of the physical. In other words, that's why a lot of times we don't have to know what you're thinking. We just have to look at your results, because we do things over and over the same way, habits. That's why it's so hard to quit eating the certain foods that you like, that are causing you to die and are poisonous. And so if you think about it, think about how I want to create a new groove, if you will, in my record. I want to create a new song in my record, to where think about when you start to go in a direction of your dreams and you start thinking differently. It causes you to move into creating that groove. Well, as you begin to move forward, pretty soon that becomes the new habit, the new reality. So think about your brain as the chemical switching station, the mind as activity that filters through, and your body as the manifestation of what you truly want, the physical manifestation of what you're thinking. So, hey, this is Dean Storr, Professor Mindshift. I hope this helped you a little bit. Looking forward to seeing you, and join me on a free 1-hour coaching session one day. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks. Dean Storr, Professor Mindshift, out.